What is good, ladies and gentlemen? Have you seen these viral images of celebrities and the setting is completely out of this world? And all these viral images are famous for one thing, that is, they have celebrities in them and they're not real. And these images have been generated using artificial intelligence. No, not mid journey. They were all generated using stable diffusion. And I will teach you how to generate these kind of images with celebrities in them, with your favorite actors, with your favorite heroes, or whoever it is. I'm going to teach you exactly how to get this done from 0 to 100. For this tutorial, I'm going to use one of my favorite persons in the world, that is Dwayne Johnson, The Rock. And I'm going to turn him into an Indian policeman. And let's make it a bit more complicated. The Rock is going to be the Indian policeman and he's going to be swimming across a flooded Mumbai street. So how does that sound? This is the final image and I'm going to show you how to get it done from 0 to 100, from ground up. Before we get down to the tutorial, let me take you to my Instagram. You will find all these amazing AI generated art that I have made over there. There are costumes, there are posters, there are images, and all these things are made using the artificial intelligence stable diffusion. And without any further ado, let's get down to business. This is the stable diffusion automatic 1111. I'm using epic realism model for my image generation. So let's write whatever we need to do. That is The Rock, Dwayne Johnson. And then I don't know the spelling, so let me just find the spelling. Okay. So that's the spelling. Okay, let's copy it. We paste it down and just make sure that the spelling mistakes are not there so that the artificial intelligence can actually read our texts and give us the result. Flood, Indian street, because we want some you know design on the image. We just don't want it to be the picture of The Rock. We want it to be something really dramatic. And let's introduce these enhancers. In the description below you will find these enhancers. I'm only using the negative enhancer because epic realism does really well with negative enhancers and no positive enhancers. Let's create 4 batch count. To make it portrait mode, I have given the height 768. Sampling steps, we keep it 20. When we really choose an image that we like, then we will upscale it using 30 sampling steps. So holy shit, holy shit, holy shit. The artificial intelligence thought The Rock was just some rocks and not Dwayne Johnson. And look at this. So we kind of, you see the text change. We have introduced some brackets. We have removed the word rock. We have introduced smile, and in bracket we have written Dwayne Johnson. Even then we are getting portrait photographs. I don't really want portrait photographs. I want a full body image or even a half body image of The Rock. So let's change the text a bit. We have removed the parenthesis on Dwayne Johnson and now we are generating. We have written this walking text so that the body of The Rock comes up. And okay, these images are not that good. Not bad, not bad. Definitely for the first try, this is good. But I have another image that I've generated using the same text. This one. This one came really good. So I think I'm going to use this one for the edit. So you have to just try generating 4 or 8 or 12 different images, and one of them is going to be really good. And definitely this image doesn't look like The Rock, and we're going to make it look realistic and make it look like The Rock. I'll show you how to do this. So the first step was generating the rough image, and the second step is going to be using a LoRa, LoRa, to make sure that the face of The Rock looks like the face of The Rock. So here we keep everything same. We have to change sampling steps to 30 because we really want to make sure this is high quality. We do the height for portrait. This is in image to imaging, remember. This is not the text to imaging. This is image to imaging. So we are creating an image out of an image. Okay, so we are copying the negative prompt, and after that we are going to be, and in Civit AI website we're gonna search The Rock. Basically we're looking for a LoRa. Over there you see Dwayne Johnson, The Rock. We got the LoRa. So for every celebrity there is a LoRa, and mostly, and we download this LoRa. I'll show you how to download this. You see it, it's called LoRa. So it has a data set of Rock's face and body structure. So when I'm going to use this LoRa, the image will look realistic and it's going to look like the rock. And even better, when we are going to upscale it using this LoRa, it's going to look absolutely awesome. So this is how we download. We go to stable diffusion folder, and then in this folder, just let me show you from the beginning. We go to stable diffusion folder, and then we go to models. There is a folder called LoRa. We paste it over here. I've already pasted it, and so I'm not going to paste it again naturally. You see there, I have pasted it. And what we need is to go to this button and click on LoRa and refresh, and see that LoRa is over here. Yeah. Now this image on the LoRa is basically custom made. You won't be getting it. So when I click it, you will see that on the text box something came, and we leave it as it is. And remember that the trigger words need to be copied, and that's done. And let's write a few other statements like flood, India, and yeah, the I is gonna be capital. And let's see, any other changes need to be done? Not exactly. Oh yeah, we copy the seed. So the seed is basically makes sure that this some and that an image similar to the same image that we have is generated. So every image that the artificial intelligence generates has a seed. All right. So we're gonna go to control net, and this is step two. Remember, this is step two. This is refining the image. There's going to be another step three, which is going to be basically upscaling the image. So for refining, we click on control net. We enable control net, and let's use depth over here. So depth is going to be good because I want the physique of the rock to be the same as it's shown. Depth layers, and everything looks fine. And do I click my prompt is more important? No, let's keep it as it is. And I think it's about time that we generated the image. Okay, so you can see that from noise the image is generated, and because we use the LoRa, the physique of the rock and the face almost is perfect, but it's not exactly perfect because the image is very small. The next step is going to be upscaling, where we're going to make sure that the image looks absolutely like the rock or the Dwayne Johnson. So follow my steps. So we are placing these images on these two places, one in the control net and one in the feed. We use the same exact seed, and we decrease the denoising strength because we are going to upscale it. Use the upscaler tile. Control net is more important. Upscale ultimate SD upscale. Follow the steps that I'm doing. Just two steps: scale from image and 4K ultra sharp. Once that is done, we are going to get into upscaling the image, and sampling steps we keep 30 because we want the upscaled image to be really of high quality. So I think we need to delete a few sentences here. I think I'm going to keep the LoRa, and I'm going to delete the rest. And with that, let's delete blur because I want the background to be blur. So let's generate. So as you can see, this is the image that's generated. Now look at the face. Look at the upscaled face, upscaled physique. This looks really realistic. We have started off from this, and we came to somewhere which looks like this. Look at this. It's so high quality. Now this was the first step, and this is the third step. So now the fourth step is going to be introducing some outfit on the body of the rock. So let me take you through it. That is adding costume, step 4. So how do we add costume? Are we just gonna write over here in paint? Are we just going to paint out the body? It's not that simple. We have to do it with a LoRa. And so I have used this LoRa. So this LoRa has the Indian police uniform loaded in it. So let's just try without using the LoRa. Let's see what happens. Let's just try. Look at the uniform. It's so high quality. It's so cool. Let me just try doing some in painting and changing the outfit by just writing Indian police uniform and by not using the LoRa first. Let's see if anything good comes up. All right. And in the control net section, we have in painted out the part of the body we want to change. And in the control net section, let's use we have used depth, and look at this image is really bad, and so we really need the police uniform LoRa, because we just did not use LoRa. We just wrote Indian police uniform khaki and something horrible came up. So let's use the LoRa. I have already downloaded the LoRa, And after using the LoRa, let's generate. Let's see what we get. Yeah, the settings are all right. uh, all these texts you see, this is basically Stable Diffusion loading the LoRa. And look at this uniform. It looks so dope, it looks so amazing, and it looks so much better just because we have used that LoRa. Now uh, we check the outputs once. These are the upscaled outputs, and we use this website called Photop is basically a website where we can do everything we can do in Photoshop, but this is free of cost. And yeah, let's go to layers, and we are gonna delete out all the imperfections. So we have hidden all the layers, and in Photop, or you can even use Photoshop if you have purchased it, we are going to paint out the portions we want to be the police uniform, and keep the portion as it is that we do not want to be the police uniform. So take a suitable brush, don't make it too hard, the hardness should be low. And now we need to paint out the portions. All right, you can see we're painting out the portion we want the uniform to shine, and we're leaving out the other. So that's how you do it. That's how you make a celebrity image, and at the same time you make it look anything you want to, and you introduce any kind of outfit you want it to have.